Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about why I'm still keto after 5 years. That's right. I'm still keto after 5 years, and I just wanted to talk about why. One thing I hear a lot is that a ketogenic lifestyle is not sustainable long term, and I'm here to say that that is, in fact, totally not true. We started in September of 2016. Brief backstory, 2016, early part of the year, I was going to the doctor to start the process of getting a hernia repair, and I stepped on the scale to find out that I was 421 pounds that day. That hit me like a ton of bricks. Not to mention a lot of things that I had been dealing with but kind of ignoring. I was having a lot of leg pain, a lot of allergies. I was taking a lot of Benadryl. I was taking a lot of ibuprofen. Just overall not feeling great. These are things that you tend to ignore. Maybe not so much ignore, but these are things that become commonplace or normal in your everyday life, so you just tend to just drudge through them every day. We decided to try low carb. We weren't really sure what that meant. Long story short, we ended up finding keto. Found 2 keto dudes, loads of recipes, decided to start in September. To date, I've lost well over 100 pounds, somewhere between 130, 140 pounds, depending. I wanted to talk about why I'm still keto. If you find value in my videos, please take a moment and check out my merch store in the link below. It supports the channel. We've got hoodies, we've got shirts, we have grocery bags, we have aprons, we have all that stuff. So if you want it, we've got it. Take a look, link in the description. Thanks so much, everybody. A lot of those issues that I mentioned at the beginning, leg pain, that's gone. Allergies, that doesn't bother me anymore. I don't even take any allergy medicine anymore. Needing to take ibuprofen every day for joint pain, that's gone. Something that I didn't mention at the beginning was heartburn. I had heartburn every single day. I was on some type of medication for about 20 years. I was able to get off of that. That was huge. Imagine taking a pill every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, for over 20 years. And I was in my 30s. That's insane. Ibuprofen I was taking far more than I was supposed to every day. Benadryl taking far more than I was supposed to. Brain fog? Forget about it. I would get up while at work and go scrounging for whatever kind of food I can find, snacks, cookies, candy, tortillas, whatever I could find to try to make sure I didn't fall asleep. Oh, the sleep apnea too, that was crazy. One day I was sitting at work and I just noticed that I wasn't foggy anymore. It's really difficult to explain that. How do you explain just being clear-headed? You always think you're okay. You always think that you're present and all that, right? You don't realize that you feel that way until it lifts. I remember it so vividly. You feel like you're awake for the first time and you're not sluggish and you're not sleepy and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're just alive. Not to mention my ability to control my hunger, my appetite. I don't have to eat all the time. I don't hardly feel hungry. Usually anymore I eat out of necessity, I guess. I'm on a schedule most of the time when I eat. So it's like, well, it's time to eat. And then I don't eat again unless something's going on where I'm like, ooh, that looks good. I'll eat some of that. I didn't have that before. Going from always being hungry to not ever really being hungry and being satiated and not feeling crappy or low. There were times that I would go to the grocery store after leaving work and I would be in the checkout line and I would get 2 candy bars because I felt that low feeling. I wasn't on any medication for being a diabetic. Probably should have been. I never got my HbA1c checked to see how high it was, but I was a diabetic. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way to be 400 plus pounds, feeling the way that I felt, having the issues that I was having, and not being a diabetic. I wasn't even able, at that point in my life, to use our downstairs bathroom because it wasn't wide enough. I couldn't use it. It just didn't work. I had to go upstairs. Over the last 5 years, All that's gone. People ask, well, now that you've lost weight, are you going to go back to eating the way you were before? Or the normal questions that you get. And the answer is no. You couldn't pay me enough money to go back to how I was before. I still eat what I want, but what I want has changed. To me, having a giant like pound burger with some eggs is the best tasting stuff in the world, or a nice steak, or some chicken thighs and some broccoli, or, some Brussels sprouts with bacon or whatever, right? Anything like that. That's the stuff that gets me moving and gets me going, throughout the day. Now, every once in a while, I will go and have a cheat meal, and we'll go get some Thai food or some sushi or pizza or something like that, I mean, I'm not dead, but I don't allow food to control me anymore. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from living this lifestyle is I have control over how I eat. I don't let it control me anymore. And if that's something that you're looking for, I think the ketogenic diet could possibly be right for you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm not giving any dietary advice. All I'm doing is providing my perspective, providing my experience, and what the lifestyle's done for me. There's no going back for me. I'll try new things. I'll do carnivore. I'll do low carb sometimes, but I'm not going back to the standard American diet. I'm not going back to eating fast food all the time. I'm not going back to go to Taco Bell 3-4 times a week. I'm not going back to stuffing myself with all kinds of stuff that'll just kill me faster. In a nutshell, that's why even after 5 years, I'm still going to be keto or low carb, carnivore, whatever the fancy catchphrase will be. If you found this video to be helpful to you and you found value in this video, please hit that like button. It means a lot. Share it with all your friends, someone you may think could benefit from a video like this. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.